Oh boy, what is going on, interwebs? Super late with today's video. I had stuff to do today, and it took up most of my day. So, also, the game on screen right now is Resident Evil Revelations. You know, that episodic game that came out not too long ago that has like a raid mode, which is what I'm playing right now. And I've legit forgot the controls. I got it down though. I remember changing weapons is D-pad. I thought it was Y. Not really a topic for today's video. I will say that this game is free. Well, not the entire game. The first episode of this series, I think it was like a 5-episode series, is free. Which, this is episode 1. I've had it for a while. Me and my friend play it off and on. And, you know, it's October. Halloween's right around the corner. Zombies. The Walking Dead episode 2 of Season 7 airs tomorrow night. So, why the fuck not, right? I, like many of you, am kind of a little bit annoyed and upset and was just crushed inside last week with what happened. I didn't want to talk about it because I wanted to avoid spoilers for people who hadn't seen it, but I guess I could touch base on it right now. I'm not a bitch by any means, but I will tell you that without trying to give away too many spoilers, if you've seen what happens or you've already had it spoiled for you, then you know what happens. But the sheer brutality of it, and having actually watched my own mother die, characters we love on that show die every single fucking season. So it's not... I can't fucking figure out how to get down. It's been a really long time since I fucking played this game. How the fuck? Okay, there we go. They die every season. It's just something that we have to accept. It happens. You know, Robert Kirkman has said from the onset, you know, no one is safe. Hell, I'm pretty sure they'd kill off the baby if they wouldn't face outrage over it. But to have two characters as so critical to the group's operations be taken away in just a moment, literally seconds apart, and the two that were lost, just seeing that sheer brutality. I mean, yeah, Dale was gutted literally by a walker. Andrea was bitten by that nerd that the governor turned. Herschel had his head cut off, which I guess is brutal, but that's a sword. The kill was clean. Granted, the governor was such a pussy in the show he couldn't cut it off with one slash. It was still clean and quick. What happened last week was just brutal. No other word for it, just absolutely brutal. And I got a little bit emotional. I mean, I'm no bitch, but I've watched my own mother die in front of my eyes. So seeing death affects me in a way now. I mean, I can still watch horror movies and stuff and laugh because I know the shit ain't real. But when you watch something like The Walking Dead, you know, a drama or whatever, and you see something like that, and like it seems real, just the look on everyone else's faces when that bat came down, it gets to you. I mean, you know it's not real and you know they're fine, but it's like you have a brief thought in your head like, who the fuck would think of this shit? This is twisted. It really is. It's fucking twisted. But, if you haven't seen the last week's episode, if you're a fan of the show and you haven't seen last week's episode for whatever reason yet, they typically run it at 8 p.m., before the next episode comes out. So, catch it at 8. The entire episode is just what happened when that bat came down, and it's rough. It's rough. But today is today, and I know Halloween is Monday, and a lot of people my age or older have work on Monday. I don't, because I'm unemployed outside of YouTube. But you guys have work on Monday, so odds are you're probably going to a party tonight. A lot of people don't follow my lifestyle. I don't drink, my own personal preference. I'll explain that story maybe next week as to why I don't drink. Just be safe, because I know a lot of you are probably going to go to parties tonight, Halloween parties, and these ain't no kids parties, unless you have kids. But, case in point, there's a brewery not too far from my house, literally 2 minutes depending on how fast I drive, and they're having a party tonight. So, if you drink, for the love of God, please do not drive. Have a DD, a double D, whatever the hell you want to call it, a designated driver. Have one, or get an Uber, a fucking taxi, one of those other many fucking car calling app things. I don't use them, so I don't. The only one I know is Uber. I think Lyft is another one. For the love of God, if you go to a party and you drink, do not drive. Ladies, keep an eye on your drink at all times. More PSAs with Straxes. Ugh. I'm serious, ladies. If you leave your drink for a second or 15 seconds, any seconds, get a new one. Do not trust anyone. People are fucked. But, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Likes, subscribes. Stay safe out there. I'll see you later.